Okay, welcome Warrior fans. We are live here. I'm here with Coach McLaughlin. A little late tonight. I had a prior engagement, but we're into the first set. It's a 6-5 lead for the Warriors here against another MEC opponent, Union. Coach, kind of fill us in. You watched the first part of this set one.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are trying to find their groove right now. Union comes into this match 3-1, so we're never want to take any team lightly, and we're going to have to make sure that we're ready to play. And right now it's 7-5. So,
and a pretty effective quick set there by Avery Townsend. And it's Claire Price back to serve. We only have one camera angle tonight. We don't have our second cameraman. Mr. Romine has the night off. And that's off and out of bounds for Union. Now it's 9-5 in set one. Timeout for Union.
Yeah, looks like a timeout taken. Quick timeout here. Wes-Del takes the lead. They're starting to get their serves in a little bit better here, which was a little bit of a struggle last night. We've been talking to Biff Wilson last night after the game. He mentioned that he wasn't real happy with the serving, and not so much that I think that it was a huge disappointment. I think he just knows we're better than that. And we have I've seen most games this year, and we have served well in most games, and didn't do that last night, and it was really kind of our own worst enemy at times. So it's nice to see us getting into a little bit of a groove here.
Yeah, I would agree with you. 9-5 lead here in the first set. It'd really be nice to see us string three together here. Nothing against Union, but we got to be a little biased. We're Wes-Del, and we're the broadcaster for the Wes-Del Sports Network. We'd like to see a three-set. It was senior night, or it is senior night, correct?
Yeah, senior night for Cassie Wilson, our only senior. We can talk about her a little bit here in between sets maybe, but, we need a win going into the Case Honors Classic this weekend.
And here's the serve again by Price, handled by, Union, and that one is out and long, so it's a 10-5 lead.
And Claire was one of those I feel like was a little down on herself last night. I think she knew that she's usually a really, really good server, so I think she's looking to redeem herself.
And there's another good serve. It's going to be a free ball over the net for Wes-Del. Townsend serves outside to Torrey. Torrey put a good one on there, Coach. Back to Richards. Now Townsend from the back row, Claire Price, and that one handled in the back by Union. Now Union trying to scramble, and they do get it over. Townsend put away there, and that was Lazatter, wasn't it?
Yeah, Raven Lazatter with the kill. Nice rally by both teams, scrappiness by both teams. Union able to keep that alive, and then we kept the ball alive also on our end.
So Claire Price serving 11-5 lead for Wes-Del. And another ace.
Much better tonight so far for Claire. She's showing what she's shown most of the year, and that she's a very good server.
Price with 12-5 lead, serving to Union. Union, again, can't handle the serve, and now it's 13-5 Wes-Del. A lot of confidence. We talked about the confidence last night, and we're seeing it again, Coach.
Well, what we'd really like to see is a win in this first game here.
Absolutely. That one a little long, and now the ball will be over to Union with a 13-6 lead. Claire Price, after serving, goes out, and now the libero, Cassie Wilson, the lone senior, comes back into the lineup for Wes-Del. Union serving here, handled by Tori Clements, and it's back to Clements, who puts it, looks like we had a net, and it was a net violation by Union, so that will go in our way.
Yeah, it looks like, it's funny to watch the girls when they're in the net. Nobody ever really means to be in the net, so no. I think she was trying to get that ball over quicker than she was capable of, and just got herself in the net.
Substitutions in for Wes-Del. That was Jenna Love. Jenna with the ace, and now it's 15-6. Also entering was Amara McFall. Love to serve. Over to Union. Union back over, quickly put back over by McFalls. Now it's coming back for, let's see if we can set it up here. Love going outside for Tori Clements, and she puts it away.
Looks like we're able to string a few stretches here together. Multiple times serving. The girls get more comfortable, and it allows us to keep that string going.
Absolutely. Another good serve by Love. And now another free ball over for Union. Love sets outside. Why not? goes to Tori Clements again, and she puts it away once again, Coach.
Yeah, I don't know what the technical term is, but both girls going up right there. Ella Mock was right in front of her, then Tori right behind that. And the set was actually to Tori, and I really like when they have two girls up there and they have to try to defend both of those.
Well, hopefully by the end of the year, we might actually start getting the terminology. I know after the game, we were talking about what Coach, the one where they go behind is what we said, and Coach told us we call that a C or a quick
or a
set
slide.
to the slide.
Yeah, we learned something.
We learned something there, and we hopefully will impart that or take that out there to the Warrior faithful, who probably already know that.
Yes, they
Being
probably
in
do.
Delaware County, we might be the only two guys that don't know the terminology in volleyball.
Yeah, and the other thing I told several people today, and gotten a lot of compliments, and we thank everybody for that, but I also told them, hey, don't be afraid to turn the sound down if you need to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Love will be back to serve again here for Wes-Del. And once again, this is my first time back in the gym today, and every time I'm in it, I can't get over how good the gym looks. And that's into the net.
Gotten a ton of compliments. Some people weren't here last night.
Sure.
And then I got a couple other people that were just walking through, and Union made several comments about how nice the gym looks.
Union to serve, and now Wes-Del sets it up. And Love, I don't know exactly where they were going, but I think miscommunication between Love and Tori there. And anyway, it's a Union point.
Looks like they're talking it through right there.
Set up there by Love. Going outside. McFall's she was way up in the air, but she was also across the line there.
Yeah, she was so far above the net. She couldn't help herself. Her momentum put her foot right over the line.
17-9, Union brings it over. A nice serve by Union. And now a little bit of a rally here by the Rockets.
And this is where sometimes we've struggled. We have to get ourselves out of these little runs by the other team.
And here we go. Wes-Del to handle. Wilson, the senior, handles. Going outside to McFall, and McFall puts it away.
Played well last night. I think we commented on that, and Coach did after the game. Amara played really well, and she's swinging with a lot of confidence right now.
Kylie Antrim returns, replacing Natalie Richards for Wes-Del. Here's Tori Clements serving. A nice serve handled by Union. Union's got a free ball coming over the net. Tori sets it up to Jenna. Jenna down the middle to Amara. And Mara and Union kind of punches that one back over on two hits. And now it's outside to Kylie Antrim. And she puts it in right in front of the back row defender. Not
her hardest swing right there on that kill, but she was able to find the open spot. And sometimes it's just keep the ball alive, keep the rally going.
You never know what will happen. Tori to serve here. Nice jump serve. Handled by Union. Not well. It's out of bounds, and that is now 20-10. Wes-Del leads.
It was out of bounds on the official.
Yes.
He called a touch on himself.
Yes. See if Tori continues to serve here. And that one just missed.
Just out.
Side out to Union, and it's 20-11. Good serve handled by Wilson in the back row. Quick set to McFall, and that one not handled.
Another interesting protocol we'll talk about after this point. I'm going to introduce you to something that's kind of new in volleyball.
Price re-enters the lineup. Now Wilson, the senior, serving on senior night. And it's an ace.
So if you watch the up official right now, he is not blowing a whistle. He is using one of those handheld whistles, which I've seen at a couple other, and it's a little bit different sound and a little harder to hear. Sorry.
And I'll be honest with you, it's annoying. But I understand why. Choosing to wear the mask, and now here Wes-Del sets up going outside to Antrim.
I think Kylie's foot was over.
Call Kylie in the net, and I don't know. I'm kind of with Kylie.
Well, if anything, I thought maybe her foot was over, but I didn't. She was not in the net, but her foot may have been over. That's not the official's call.
So it's 22-12. Union now serving to Wes-Del. Handled there by Tori Clements. Goes this side, and Amara puts it away.
Nice hit by Amara.
She has played really well here the last couple of nights. Now she's going to be subbed out for Townsend to serve. And Love will also go out as we bring in Raven Lazatter. So bringing in some height and bringing in a serve specialist here in Townsend. Townsend also a setter. Serving to Union. Union sets up, tries to get things going. Antrim now setting it up to Townsend. Townsend gets it over. Not really where she wanted to go there. Little bit of a scramble going outside to Antrim. Union handles. Union back over. Wilson to Townsend. Back here to Lazatter. Lazatter handled by Union. But we have a in the net. I think they called 23 in the net on that one.
They did call 23 in the net. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see that, but she's holding her hand. She's holding her hand, so I think she did.
24-12 here. Chance for Townsend to put this first set away. A nice serve. Quickly put over by Union. Townsend setting up back row to Wilson. Wilson handled by Union, and now Union can't handle it. And that's how this one will end. 25-12 in the first set. A pretty good set. Coach, what do you think about that first set
overall? Glad to see us win the first set. Was my main thought out of that. I feel like it's taken us a while. We talked about that yesterday, about how it's taken us a while at times to get going, and nice to see us going quickly out of that, serving well. Once we got the lead, we played with the lead, kept the lead. So it was nice to see us play with a little more aggressiveness.
We were definitely a lot more aggressive there. We really went on the attack. I think even though we're young, if we would just do that on a more consistent basis, and I think that's what Coach talked about last night when we interviewed him after the game, just being able to attack more, going after it, being more aggressive. But when you're young, sometimes you don't have that yet. But I think some of our experienced players last night, both Clements and Wilson, were talking to each other. If that can filter down, as you've talked about, to the younger players, then not only will this year be a success as we get to tournament time, but a lot of good things to look forward to in the future.
Well, yeah, especially if you only have one senior. And to get some of those younger players to believe in themselves, start playing together, it will pay off in the long run. And I think that's kind of the point Coach Wilson was making last night. It's not always about game 3 or game 4. It's down the road, what's going to happen in the future, and the future is really bright. I mean, we've talked about some players that are, juniors. They have another year. We've talked about, Amara, who's playing really well, and she's only a sophomore. Avery's Townsend's only a sophomore playing that setter spot, and our other setter's only a freshman. So we've got a lot of reason to be excited. I think Biff just wants to see that translate over because he sees it at practice. And sometimes, you've been around long enough to know sometimes the young players and they have to learn how to believe in themselves. And then that's where you look for leadership. And when you get that and you get the younger kids believing in themselves, I think that's when we'll see this team really take off. And I think our best volleyball is ahead of us. I think we're going to see that as the season goes on.
I would agree with you on that. Changing gears a little bit. If there was a slow dance that broke out in the middle of the court, I wouldn't be surprised. I think Athletic Director Kai Denny is challenging us right now to see how much we can actually broadcast without not wanting to be out on the court dancing ourselves.
Sorry, yes, I think that I feel like I'm back in junior high school, and I should be standing against the wall somewhere. Yeah. Just hoping some girl came over and asked me to dance.
Yeah, I think this might be a couples skate. So we're going to take a quick break here and let ourselves get a little drink, but we can't thank Kai Denny enough for the wonderful music that we're having. Very, very motivational. So we'll be back with you here in about 40 seconds on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here, Coach, after what I would say almost a live performance by REO Speedway.
Well, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I know that.
I can't fight the fact that I want to see set 2 and I want to see another Warrior win.
Looks like we're getting a lineup check here with Coach Wilson and Rob Barker.
Yeah.
Longtime official Rob Barker is not going to let anything slide.
I think Hope Tony's supposed to be out on the floor here. And I think Hope Tony's playing the front row. Folks, I don't know if you're seeing this, but this may be a first. I think it's a first for Hope, but Hope is currently in the front row.
Yeah, I think the coach might have wrote the wrong numbers down there, and now he has to play this at least point out. So
hey, don't ever question the great Biff Wilson. He may have something up his sleeve.
That's
here.
true. This is something we have not seen.
We haven't seen before.
I don't
folks.
think Hope's seen it either.
Home, you've got, I don't think Hope's seen this before, and now Hope will sub out.
Yes, that's the longest she's played in the front row.
But officially, Hope Tony was in the front row.
Yes, and that may be the longest she's ever been there.
Yes. So Hope got a good chuckle out of that. Now Tori will serve to start set 2. And it's just long, and it's a lead for Union, 1-0. And now back to serve for Union. I don't have a program. Do you have a program?
Yes, I sure do. Here, let me give you one.
That'd be great. And that's handled by Wilson for the Warriors. And put away. Almost put away there, and I think it was.
Called a carry.
Antrim on the outside.
No, that was Amara McFall, and she just
again.
crushed that thing. And like I said, like we've said for 2 days now, swinging really well.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch when the girls are really confident going up there and attacking and swinging away. Wilson will serve the senior. Serving to Union, can't handle it, and now it's 2-1 Wes-Del. Claire Price enters now for Ella Mock. Ella Mock going to the bench. Wilson again continuing to serve, the lone senior on senior night. And another good serve, this time handled by Union, and it will be over. Price gets things set up, and Love, quick set back to Price. Price gets a push to the back, and now Wilson. Good save. Back over. Love, the setter, handles the pass, so Wilson comes up and sets it up. A little scramble for the Warriors. And now Wilson to Amara, and Amara drops that one off the tape and in.
Yeah, really nice save on that play by Claire Price to keep that ball alive, and then Amara was running all over the place to try to keep it alive on a couple points too, but way to scramble by the girls.
Yes. Wilson to serve with a 3-1 lead. Nice serve. And that is in for a 4-1 lead.
I think the only thing they felt like they could do was just hope that one went out. And
absolutely.
It didn't.
Another nice jump serve from senior Cassie Wilson. See if she can keep this serving streak alive. And it does. Hits the tape and falls in. Always good to perform well on your senior night.
Yes, it is. And I'm sure that she'll take all those she can get.
Absolutely. Cassie will again serve, 5-1 lead now for the Warriors. Another great serve and another ace. 6-1, Coach. She's on fire.
Serving really well, in a groove. Let's hope that hopefully we can just keep this up. Coach is going to for Union's going to call a timeout here.
We got a timeout, and
I'll ask you a question here before the music gets up. There's something new in this gym tonight, since a lot of new stuff, but there's actually something else added tonight by Coach Biff Wilson. I'll give you a minute to look around during this timeout, see if you can figure it out before we come back.
Okay, let's just take a quick break, and I'll come back and see if I figured it out. All right, we had a couple quick seconds there, and I did not figure it out.
After this point, I'll tell you.
Okay. Wilson to serve with a 6-1 lead. Quick timeout there by Union. And that time, she tried it again, and it didn't get the taping to fall the right way that time.
That would lead me right into it. We have a brand new tape across the top of our net. It was just ordered and came in today. A Wes-Del tape across the top of our net.
I like that. I like that added touch.
Biff Wilson ordered that and was really excited about how it looks. We actually have 2 of them, so we'll have them up for both games on the and both courts on the K. Saunders.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So the serve there for Union, it was mishandled by Antrim in the back row. And now it's 6-3. But there's a quick set and right down to the far corner, the close corner by Amar McFall. 7-3 now, and we have some substitutions.
Yeah, Kylie gave she's still laughing about it. She gave the new meaning to the back row term there. She took that serve a couple points ago in the back and still trying to laugh it off a little bit. It's about all you can do.
Avery Townsend with a nice serve. Now it's set up. And we're going to have, it looks like they called 2 on Raven Lazatter. Coach Wilson's going to go out and talk. I don't know if he's talking. Yeah, he's talking to Raven, not the official.
He's talking,
maybe for a second he was having a chat with the official. He does not disagree. He's doing coaching.
Yeah,
what he always does.
He's trying to tell her. Yeah, he's telling her not to try to set that. That's really not the way she plays. I think he's telling her to just bump it. So
and that set didn't work out from Townsend to Antrim, and the Union Rockets move within 2. It's 7-5. And now we have a replay being called by Rob Barker. So we're going to take that point away, and it's going to be 7-4. I don't know exactly why the replay coach. Maybe Coach Wilson down there got in his ear.
I'm trying to hear what he said.
I think we've got things sorted out. Union wanting an explanation.
I know we have a replay, and the official is telling that it was a replay, but I don't know why. Still trying to figure it out.
So we took away, he's explaining that what just happened didn't count. We've got that. We've got the point taken away both on the board here at Richard E. Johnson and the board on the Wes-Del Sports Network. So we've got 7-4. And the explanation is if it's a replay, then the ball should go back to Townsend, correct? Or is it still a side out over there?
No, if it's a replay, you go back to the previous point. So I think that's what they're checking. They're checking the server. They're checking the making sure the score is right. Then they have to go back to, just like you said, like that point was never played.
And that gives Athletic Director Kai Denny just enough time to play another slow song. And this could probably hinder us, actually, on whether the ball goes our way with the bad music.
Well, I know it's not going to get anyone fired up.
No, and even the people at home, if I probably clicked on the chat, would say that Mr. Denny needs to stop and needs to play something different.
Still working through this. We're still figuring this out.
It's a complicated one because I have no idea. Here's why it's complicated to me. I have absolutely zero idea what the replay was for. And I'm beginning to have my doubts that the official knows.
Now they're getting another explanation. Coach is getting an explanation. Looks like out of rotation. So that's my guess. Looks like Union was out of rotation, which means we have to go back and play that. Sorry about the screaming, but that means we had to go back and replay that point again. Union was out of rotation on that first serve.
So we go from screaming to when he turns the music off, we don't know what to do. But Townsend serves. Now we've figured out, we think, that there was Union out of rotation. And now it's set outside to Kylie Antrim, and Kylie puts it away.
Nice swing. I've never wanted the new headsets that you ordered for us to come in.
We can't. Yeah,
they
I tell you
can't
right
get
now,
here quick enough.
Yeah. If we could get those in here, it'd be fantastic because I don't want to listen to any more of this music. It's almost become like a challenge at this point to see if we can continue to keep our composure, and I can't with that playing. But anyway, Wes-Del's keeping its composure, handling things here. That's that slide.
There it is.
We talked about. Clement sets it up, and a quick set over by Townsend, and it's back to Tori. Avery sets it up to Kylie. Kylie couldn't quite handle that set. It was a tough one.
Yeah, that was not. I think one of them thought it was going to be a quick set, and the other one didn't. So
So Union will serve here, serving over the Warriors. Let's see if the Warriors can get something together here. Lazatter puts that thing away. and the Warriors get the side out. 9-5, and I may be posting an athletic director's job as he walks by and smiles at us behind his mask.
Hope Tony back in the game and now back to serve.
Hope Tony played front row earlier today, now serving. With a nice serve, and it's 10-5, Wes-Del.
Nice serve by Hope there. Put it right on the back row, and they weren't able to handle that.
We got a substitution. Coach Wilson asking for the sub. Rob Barker tells him you're not going to get it, but now he's going to get it. Is that Delaney coming in?
Yeah, it looks like Olivia Delaney, freshman's going to come in for Tori Clements, play the outside.
I think Rob Barker's trying to tell Mr. Wilson, after, well over 20-plus years of coaching, exactly how you sub, and I don't think Coach Wilson was a good sport about it, but I think he had lead here in the second set.
They're having a little laugh about it.
Hope to serve. Another good serve. Union, free ball. Tony to Townsend to Claire Price, I believe, there, and Claire puts it away.
Nice swing by Claire.
I like the pace, 12-5. Not the most, or I would say probably a more difficult one for us to talk through as the pace moves, but I like it because it means we're winning. Union handles the serve from Hope, and that actually found an opening.
It did find the line right there.
I don't think that was necessarily where they wanted to place it, but it just happened to fall in there, so Union gets the point, 12-6. Union serving to Wes-Del. Hope handles that one, and that's to Lazatter, and it's just out.
Just out of bounds there. So here's where we need to stop their rally, maybe try to get the side out back, get our service back.
Union now serving back to Wes-Del. Quick set by Avery Townsend, and that's good enough for a point. 13-7 as Ella Malk returns for the senior, Cassie Wilson. So in the front row comes Malk, Claire Price serving. Ooh, that one
just long.
Just missed. 13-8. Now Wilson quickly back into the back row as Price leaves. Pretty good student section.
Sometimes I find myself counting to make sure we have the right number out there as they run in and out.
Well, I think if you find that to be the wrong number of people, make sure you tell Coach Wilson. I think he'd appreciate that.
Well, I'm sure they know what they're doing. I just sometimes get confused with the way some of them can have to sub in and some of them
pay you
come
back
in and out.
Basketball season.
Yes.
So set up there, that one quickly over now. Quick set. Still a little bit of a communication problem now. Wes-Del, a little bit of front row action that probably should have let that one go on back. I think Cassie was there for that, but that's part of learning.
Yeah, looks like Coach Wilson wants a timeout. We've been here before, so, we know this volleyball timeouts are a lot about momentum, so we're going to try to stop the momentum here. Coaches, you can see he's coaching them up a little bit in that timeout.
Well, and I scoot over towards you because, one, the music just makes me, and two, I can't hear anything because it's so loud.
Yes.
And I don't think I think the Warrior fans are going to say it's all these guys talk about, but I don't think they can understand that this is like being in the front row at maybe Motley Crue and the speaker now we're at Cyndi Lauper,
Well, I think that you have to be proud of the way the sound system sounds this year so far.
Never sounded better.
I don't think it ever has.
Well, 13-10 lead here as we come back to Kay Saunders Court, and it will be Union serving, I believe. Just time after time, we've been able to handle the Union serves. Let's see if we can continue. Townsend out to Malk, and Malk puts that one away. Again, when it's all there and it all comes together, you can see the talent on the Wes-Del side.
Right, and that's a lot of young players playing right there. So, it's exciting to see. And like I said, once we get this, as the season goes, I think we'll see growth, and I think we'll continue to see improvement.
Here's Jenna Love serving to Union. Union, again, struggles to handle that in the back row. Quickly over. Now Love has to get that pass set up. And Amara just that time couldn't get on top of that.
Oh, she hit that one. I think she was wanting to swing down. And I think she hit it a little early and it just went way out of bounds. So
Union to serve here. 14-11. Wes-Del leads. Love going outside to Amara. And again, Amara cannot get that one over. So it's 14-12. Wes-Del leading Union. Union to serve here in set number 2. Wilson handles to Love. Quick set to Malk, and Malk puts that away in the corner.
yeah, I like that quick set. When they get on, they've got a lot of years to work on that, and it looks pretty good already. And so they're going to work on that as years go, and that's going to continue to get better and better. And hopefully Ella keeps growing and growing.
Well, Tori re-enters, and now we have number 15, it looks like. Not subbing in just yet. It was going to be Rachel McLaughlin.
Well,
now here's
I need
Tori.
to let Rob Barker know they'll help him out on that one.
Yeah. Back to the back row. Love tried to go for it. I think Tori was there, but just a little of miscommunication. And now McLaughlin will enter for Hope Tony. So is this Rachel McLaughlin's first varsity time?
Yeah, this was Rachel's first time. I couldn't be prouder. Olivia got in a little bit in another game, so both of those girls have to be really excited.
It's a good moment for you as a father. She puts it over, mishandled, and it's back over the net.
Oh, that was a double, but we played that one.
Love to Wilson. Wilson will get it over. Union now setting up their attack. It's a free ball. The student section not real happy. Going to McFalls, who drops it. No, Union handles it. Tori up to Love, going to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with the tip. Tori getting a lot of work in the back row, a lot of good hustle. McLaughlin puts that one over. Now Union sets up their attack from the back row, and it drops right in.
A little rowdy on that one.
So the noise you're hearing right now is the student section. One thing I'll tell you about Wes-Del is they all back each other, and they're looking for a call because they thought there was two
double
on one
hit,
of those.
Yeah, and
Wilson. Now here's McLaughlin coming at the net. Union to handle. Union back over. Nice save there by Love. Wilson, it'll be Tori from the back row. Setting it up now, Union. It's going to be another free ball. Let's see if the girls can make something happen here. It's a tough one for McLaughlin to handle. So really at this point, it's been a scramble, and I think it's caused us to get a little bit out of our rhythm also. And now here we go. Let's see if we can get set up. And that one is set up. A nice hit there by McLaughlin. Over. Malk handles it. Now Love going outside to Rachel again. Rachel over. She's swinging away, Coach. You like to see that.
Well, she is.
She is swinging away, and now it's going to Amara. Amara tries to drop that in. I'll give Union credit here. They're doing a good job of handling things, staying in every play. And there they are again, back over. Love's out now to Wilson, to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, and a nice volley by both teams at this point. To the back, Wilson. Now Clemens saves it. It's got to be a tough one. And now Union takes their first lead.
Yeah, they're digging everything out. Give them credit. The rallies are going along. Been some long rallies there, and Union's been able to keep the ball alive.
And right back to Wes-Del on the service area. It's 16-16.
Boy, you'd like to see Wes-Del use some of this momentum and some of this crowd noise.
Wilson, the lone senior, serving. Last time she ran off a number, and here we go again. Hopefully it's the long run here. Get to 25 here, Cassie.
Cassie's going to, I think she feels like right now, hey, the best thing I could do for a young team is serve well.
Absolutely. 17-16, Wes-Del leads. Cassie again showing some great senior leadership with some young players on the floor. Takes the lead back for Wes-Del at 18-16.
Serving with a lot of confidence right now.
Be nice to just see her run this off and win set 2 all by herself. Another nice serve. That one handled. Clemens sets it up to Love. Love going quick to Price.
Nice.
And Price puts it away.
Seem to be on a better page tonight with that quick set. We've seen Ella put one away. We've seen Amara put one away. We've seen Claire. Just really nice sets by both setters tonight.
Wilson to serve. Brings it over. Handled by Union in the back row. A little bit of
That was a
trouble.
2.
That's going to be 2. You're right, Coach. 2016 in set number 2, and that's going to be a timeout, Union. And as we take this timeout, Coach and I are going to take a quick one too, so we'll be back on the Wes-Del Sports Network in just a few. All right, Warrior fans, we're back here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium after that timeout. I gave Coach and I a good chance to get a little water in our system as that was back and forth there for a while, and now we've moved up a little bit. We're playing a little MC Hammer. Well, maybe that'll help us, motivate us. Let's hope
they can't touch this.
Cassie Wilson over the net, and that is just
barely out.
So it's back over side out to Union. 20-17, Wes-Del leads. And Union now serving over. McLaughlin handles it in the back row to Love. Love going to Price. Price handled by Union. A nice attack. Nice save by Tori there. And let's see if Rachel can put it away. And she's just handled a little bit in there by Union.
Oh, that might have been out.
Going to the back row to Wilson.
Nice.
Wilson puts it away.
Nice back row for Cassie right there.
A nice back row attack there. And now we have Lazatter and Townsend coming in. Again, Townsend will serve as she comes in as a serve specialist and also a setter. So 21-17 in set number 2. Townsend will serve.
Nice serve.
A very nice serve. Gets things started. Union brings it over. Cassie's there. Avery to set. Lazatter puts it over. Now it's back to Wes-Del. Setting things up. Attack by Rachel McLaughlin. Getting some good time, some of the younger players. Quick set now, and that's put away.
That was in. I was hoping he would call that. Looked in from here, and it was. And again, been really successful in that middle tonight.
Player Price has had a nice game right there in the middle. 22-17. Townsend still serving for the Warriors. A nice serve right down the line, closest to us. And that just hit the tape and falls over for Union. It's 22-18.
Yeah, that was one that both girls kind of kept alive there.
So now Union will serve. So a good mix of young players and getting some experience in there with some veterans. Wes-Del has to scramble to get a free ball over. Now Union comes back, and it's in the net. Wes-Del now leads 23-18, and Hope Toney will come in, I believe, to serve. Let's see if Hope, she replaces Rachel McLaughlin. And now Hope will serve with a 23-18 lead in set 2, looking to put things away. Nice serve. Handled, and it's over. Wilson setting up now is Townsend. And she gives it to Tori, and Tori puts it away.
Way to swing hard, way to finish. The ball was well placed. Tori had a nice swing on that one. And Hope Toney's going to try to finish it off here, Coach.
Absolutely. 24-18. Set 2. Take a commanding lead in the match. See if Hope can put this one away with one swing. It's over, and she handles it. A good hustle play. And she does put it away herself, just in a different fashion than we thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm not sure that goes down as a kill. I'm not sure how you score that, but we'll take it. Found the right spot. Union's been pretty scrappy here. They're keeping the balls alive, so to give them credit, they've been able to keep the ball alive a lot. And it was nice to see some younger players get a chance to get in there and play a little bit in some adversity. We got down there by a point, and so I think that's a good teaching moment for Coach Wilson.
I also think that's also a good teaching point to put the senior out there who got us back into the lead with serving there. And that gives us an opportunity. Coach, you've got some information about Cassie here on senior night.
Yeah, we've talked about Cassie tonight being senior night. We kind of moved senior night up a little bit just so that you just never know. We want to make sure we had a chance to get it in. So Cassie is our lone senior, and she's listed as a defensive specialist. She's been playing varsity for Wes-Del for 4 years, and she is planning after school to go on to major in dermatology at an undecided college so far, and it's awful early in the year. One of her proudest accomplishments as a Warrior in her volleyball career was being able to play 4 years of varsity volleyball and being able to start her freshman year. So, that's a great accomplishment. One word or phrase that she hopes future volleyball players will describe you, she says a hustler. And I think that was a good way to describe her tonight so far. Favorite school lunch, she says, is nachos, which is a good one.
That is a very good
choice. If you could have any 3 drinks in the school's vending machines, what would they be? Kind of an odd question, but yeah. Sprite, tea, and Gatorade. So,
say that second one again.
Tea.
Yeah,
right. Tea. Kind of surprised there, but I had a good big glass of tea tonight before I came.
There you go.
Milo's. If you're in charge of planning a concert for the school, 3 artists that you would bring, I'm not sure any of these are singers, but she says Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Will Smith, and Angela Jolie. Maybe it was just celebrities. What's your favorite food? And she says mac and cheese and brownies. Favorite subject in school? This will hit home with you. Art.
Absolutely.
And if you could add one subject to the school curriculum, what would it be? And she said a fashion and design class. And hey, who knows with our Project Lead the Way?
Project Lead the Way
you never know.
Fashion design. We may be there in a year or two.
Our principals have done such a good job with adding so many new things. Who knows? We may have a fashion design class soon. And if you could be a character in one of your favorite movies, what would that be? I think that's kind of funny that she said Maleficent.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I'm going to tell you this much. You take a quick break there. That's the most you've read in about, 15 years?
And I'm wondering if I can count that as a book.
That's close enough. I think you've read one in your life, and I know some of your teachers from high school, and you lied to them. You didn't read those books.
No, I did not. Let me real quickly mention, it's nice to see Tony Cox here tonight. I'd like to throw that in.
It wouldn't be a Wes-Del Sports Network broadcast unless you mentioned Tony Cox. And
it's nice to see Mr. Purdue down there.
And now we're back into set 3, and the Warriors trying to handle things, and Wilson will get it over on a free ball set up for Union. And that one is out, and just the Warriors start game 3 with a point.
Nice start. I'm not sure. Maybe you didn't notice Mr. Purdue down there. He's blending in with that nice painted door. See this? The maroons are matching so well.
Mr. Purdue is down there. Our strength and conditioning coach is there. Mr. Denny's down there. We've talked about him. Wilson to serve here. Another nice serve. And that's going to be mishandled in the back row. And that's another point for Wes-Del.
While we're mentioning people who are just joined in the broadcast booth by Coach Bob Todd.
Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to tell the Warrior faithful that soon we're going to have multiple headset mics, and we will have, in one way or another, Coach Todd join us for some color on his side of things. I'm sure the Warrior faithful are dying to hear that.
I would say he probably doesn't know much about volleyball, but I don't think it would be any less than us.
No, he's in the same category as us. Wilson with a nice serve again. Hit the tape and over, and it's a 4-0 lead in set 3 for Wes-Del.
Well, Coach Todd just informed me that he just got done refereeing a volleyball game, so I guess he's our
just because you're an official doesn't mean you know anything.
He's official analyst.
That one in the net, and that's the first point and a side out to Union. No, Coach Todd should know very well, if he's talked to me in length, which he has, that if you're an official, that actually probably means you know less about the sport you're involved in from a coach's perspective.
Nice swing by Claire.
A nice swing there by Claire, and it's 5-1. Substitutions, Townsend and Lazatter come into the game. Townsend will serve with a 5-1 lead in set 3. And it's in the net. 5-2 now, side out to Union. Cassie Wilson setting it up to Townsend. Townsend sets it up to Claire Price, I believe, there. Now we're back over to Antrim. And Antrim puts it away.
Another nice swing. We're starting to get really comfortable on those left side, really swinging well tonight. Seems like we've had a lot of our sets go out there. We've been swinging well out there.
Here's Kylie Antrim serving in set 3. Into the tape. And it'll be side out to Union. Now Union serves back to Wes-Del here. Trying to get something going on their end, trying to not get swept here in game 3. And there's Tori, and she puts it right in the back. 7-3 lead now for Wes-Del with some substitutions. Elamont coming into the game for Wes-Del.
Really well placed on that. Tori had a nice swing, got it right down back in front of the line.
Claire Price to serve. Coach talked about how well Price served earlier. And right on cue, she serves another ace. Timeout Union now. And what we're going to do here real quick is wait and see if we can name the tune that will be played. If it's played off of Mr. Denny's playlist, he may not be playing when I don't see him down there. The only time that we're going to play a game here and name that tune, he's not down there to play any music. So we'll just fill the time.
Can I say thank you?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
That he's not playing any music?
So what I want to fill the time with now, Coach, is you work closely with Coach Van Mater in the weight room. What is the shoe he's wearing?
Those, he told me, are a special weightlifting shoe. He likes to lift barefoot, is what he told me at home.
We'd rather not do that here.
We don't want to do that. So I think he said these are the closest thing to being barefoot. And if you look at the shoes, I would agree.
I would agree with you. They're also as ugly as his feet. Claire Price will serve here. It's 8-3 in set 3. The Warriors handling things in the whole match and hopefully trying to sweep here. Make it a quick night for everybody. Antrim, Tori attacking. Good handle there by Union. And it's back over. Antrim to Townsend. Townsend out to Tori again. That time Tori had to do a little bit more of a push on that one. Let's see if they can swing on this one. A back set to Lazatter, and she's just a little off on the set. Good save there by Claire Price. It was Claire Price.
Yes. Claire kept the ball alive. I think she was just trying to get it up. It actually went over, and Union hit it out of bounds.
Just keep it in play like you say, Coach, and good things will happen. And there's a nice serve.
Take it. Claire,
10-3 now.
Claire always, I like to watch after a point. She wants the ball back. She sprints back to serve.
Oh, yeah. You can tell she's confident with her serve. And that's why. Another ace, and it's 11-3 now. A lot of talk coming from Wes-Del. Again, a confident group tonight. That one hits the tape, is over, and now just kind of shoved down. And I think the block was a little far off the net there, and they just got that one down in front.
Looks like Cameron Love's going to get her first varsity action, too. It's an exciting night for her. I'm sure she's excited to get her first varsity action.
Union will serve, and it's handled by Tori. Avery now, and Tori pushes, but it's too far back there, and it's out. It's 11-5 Union. 11-5 Union serving. There's Love getting some action in her first varsity match. Big moment for any kid. And Tori Clements puts it away. 12-5 lead.
Like a few more substitutions.
Looks like you have Jenna Love and Amara McFall coming into the game. Townsend and Lazatter will leave. Love will serve. And that's
an ace.
Communication there in the back row.
That's what you call an ace.
13-5. Here's Union on the attack, quickly over. Love sets it up to Love. Passing to Love, now set up to Love, out to Tori. Tori puts another one away.
Nice job keeping the ball alive there. Cameron Love did a nice job keeping it alive in the back row.
Love to Love there, but not related.
No.
Nice serve by Jenna Love. Union, it's a free ball over. Love, again to Love. That's a quick set. Amara gets it over. Not able to swing away on that one. See if we can get a big swing going. Tori does, and Tori puts it away.
Nice way to really keep that ball going and keep it alive. And, again, outside on that left side where we've taken advantage tonight.
15-5, commanding lead here in set 3 for Wes-Del. Jenna Love, the freshman, serving. Quicks, and he's going to call 2.
Yeah, I believe so.
Almost too good to be true there on that one. And it was. 16-5, Love serves to Union. Union trying to get a little rally going here in set 3. Antrim handles, Love going outside to Tori, and Tori puts another one away.
Yeah, hit right off the block on that one. She was there. She's a little mad at herself, but Tori had such a nice swing that was either going to come right back at her or it was going to go out of bounds, and Tori put enough spin on that one that went out of bounds.
Well, Coach, we have the Kay Saunders Classic this weekend, Saturday. Of course, it's Labor Day weekend. It always falls on Labor Day weekend. So,
yeah, we have 8 teams that are involved in that, and it looks like you and I are going to have a lot of time together on Saturday.
A little busy day. I'd rather be doing something else, but no, not really. I'd rather be here watching our girls play volleyball. Maybe not sitting directly next to you. Maybe Coach Todd could sub in for you a couple times.
Yeah, he probably could. So the teams, it looks like the teams involved, and I don't know which pool, but there'll be 2 different pools.
Okay.
There'll be pool play, and then there'll be a crossover game at the end. So right now it's Blackford, Bishop Lures out of Fort Wayne, Hagerstown, Marion High School, Mississinawa, Tipton, Wes-Del, Western. So if you look at that, the only 1A school in that is Wes-Del. So interesting and exciting.
That serve is just out, and that's 17-6. Yeah, the host school being the only 1A school, but we talked a little bit about that last night with Coach Wilson, and he likes that tournament. He said, we don't host that tournament and set it up to where we can win. We just bring in the best teams that we can, and I think that's all about how he handles things. And that, a little bit of a misset, but it worked out for Elamok.
You know, the other, I guess I should mention that pool play will begin at 9 a.m. on that, so we'll have to get to bed early coming back from Eastern Hancock football.
And you better pick up donuts. That went into the net, and Tori not real happy with herself. One thing about social distancing is you can definitely tell when the players are upset. Yeah,
I'm going to have to remind our coaches and our I said coaches first. I think I probably meant that, but our players too.
Yeah. Wes-Del setting up here, going outside to Antrim. Antrim swinging away, and she puts that one away. It's now 19-7 Wes-Del here in set 3. Claire Price will enter along with the libero, Cassie Wilson, the senior.
Looks like
being told multiple things.
Well, she didn't know she was coming out. I think that's the typical rotation, but they wanted to get Cassie back in for senior night.
Yep. Cassie here serving at 19-7. It'd be really nice to watch her serve straight through, and that one didn't work out, so it was into the net. But she doesn't take anything away from the way she has played tonight.
Yeah,
she's been
played
a true
well.
leader, and she's played well. Here's Union. Wes-Del trying to put this thing away and get home early. And that's into the net. It's 20-8. And now Townsend looking to come off the bench here, and Lazatter should come at the same time, I figured.
We've done a little
rotation.
bit. We've done a little bit of subbing tonight, so the girls are kind of looking over. Like, is it time to go in or time to go out?
You've got to take the mask off, put the mask on. You know, there's a lot more to this year.
There sure is.
Townsend serving, and that's long. So now 20-9. Union now will serve to Wes-Del. Set 3. Wes-Del leads 2-0. Nice quick set over, and that's back over. Lazatter handles it. It's going to Antrim. A little bit of a scramble, and I believe Antrim kind of went down and went under.
Yeah, I think Kylie stepped under and stepped on someone's foot, I think, and didn't have any choice but just kind of fell under the net on that one.
Right. The serve out there. Tori tries to handle it. And now Lazatter putting it deep, but Union handles, and then the ball over on the free ball was too much. It's 21-10.
Nice
Wes-Del.
swing. Nice swing there by Raven.
Kylie Antrim to serve. 4 points, finishes this match. Union trying to handle, trying to stay alive here in set 3. Townsend to Tori. Tori pushes that down and not handled. So 22-10.
Looks like we're still working some things out here in set 3. Girls are talking to each other through some things.
There's a nice serve by Antrim. Coming over. Lazatter to Townsend to Price. Price just missed it. Didn't get everything she wanted on that one.
Able
Union
to get
can't
enough.
handle.
Able to get enough to keep it alive and get it to the other side. Able to get the point.
23-10. Antrim still serves. Another nice serve. That one handled pretty well by Union. I bet it goes quick. And that was Lazatter. Now Union bringing it back and can't handle it. And we're at match point, 24-10. Kylie Antrim serving on senior night. And this could be it. A nice serve, and let's see if Wes-Del can handle, and they couldn't get back. It's a tough one when you're serving and then you've got to get back up there that
that's
quick.
a lot of ground to have to try to cover right there. She, to her credit, boy, what a hustle play. She tried to.
Union, let's see if it'll be a back row attack by Wilson. Union handles. That put away, and that's going to be it. And on senior night, Wes-Del sweeps Union, MEC opponent. It'll be 25-12, 25-18, and 25-11 for the win. A special night for any senior, but especially for our lone senior, Cassie Wilson.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get someone to want to come up and talk to us here in just a minute after the game. I'm going to check in with Coach Wilson and see what he thinks about coming up and speaking with us, or maybe a player or two. We'll see who he wants to send up, or if he wants to come up and talk himself again.
So, folks, while we do that and we take a short break, we'll try to get a hold of Coach and see if he wants to talk or anyone on the team wants to come up and talk. Till then, we'll be back here in just a few seconds on the Wes-Del Sports Network.